Yeah. Big JTV, like, comment, sub, like, comment, sub. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. As y'all know, I'm a big fan of Deion Sanders, man. I'm a big fan of Coach Prime. Again, I'm going to reiterate why. He represents a strong black male role model in his 50s who's aiming and striving for greatness, who has always worked hard, of course, blessed with natural ability, but being a strong father in his kids' lives, putting his children and his family on, and trying to lead in his new career as a football coach. You know what I mean? And for me, as I've always said, I believe that Deion Sanders is a mid football coach, but he's going towards greatness, and he's new. He's basically a rookie. You know what I mean? And he's playing on a difficulty mode that's very hard. I'm saying that he's going to exceed expectations, even though he's had a rough year, and the year is still getting rough for him. Meaning, him and his girlfriend of about 12 plus years, 13 years, Tracey Edmonds call off their engagement. Now, you may know Tracey Edmonds as the former wife, the ex-wife of Babyface Edmonds, who is the legendary R&B producer, one of the greatest musical minds of all time. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders dated her right after Babyface. She's a beautiful woman. They'd been together for 12 years, and she'd been by his side throughout everything, especially throughout, the surgeries that Coach Prime had during his time at Jackson State, especially him having some of his toes amputated, you know what I mean? And even in this transition as, Coach Prime started taking control of Colorado Buffs, his first coaching stint in a Power 5 school. And I'm telling you right now, this won't be his last. His journey's going to continue. But as a Colorado Buff, this year was rough. Especially when you consider the highs of the first month of the Colorado Buffs season, where they won 3 games in a row. And then it started to fall down very quick. October and November was not really good for Coach Prime, and it is what it is. That's part of learning on the job. That's part of greatness. That's part of the hero's journey. You can't win everything all at once. And what makes this tough is that, a woman, somebody stable by his side, Tracey Edmonds, beautiful black woman, unfortunately, they've decided to become friends. Now, what are the implications of this, man? How could this play out? Now, for me, as I say, this could be bad. This could be very, very bad in the sense that this could be a distraction in a sense, right? The fact that Deion Sanders hadn't put a ring on it, it means that either Deion was not a fan of marriage, period. Keep in mind, Deion has been divorced twice, lost a lot of money twice. Or he just didn't want to, take that step with this woman. And that's okay. But it could be a distraction because now he's a single man in Colorado. He's easily the most famous person in Colorado. He's probably bigger than Nikola Jokic, man. You know what I mean? He's the big baller. He's the big dude. You know what I mean? And when you're the biggest, you're also a target. So for me, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, Deion, be very careful with these snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? You might have to look to book Dr. Umar Johnson to be there to give you some support. You know what I mean? But as I say, man, I'm going to keep on following up on this Coach Prime story, his Colorado story. And I'm going to support. I'm not going to be some Jason Fatlock and look for the worst in an individual who aims to do his best. You know what I mean? And this is something that we should learn as a life lesson, that oftentimes, the majority of the times, before we achieve victory or success, we got to go through trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? And that's when you got to lean on your faith. Don't lean on your own understanding. And I don't know how religious y'all are. It is what it is. Lean on whatever faith or deity that you have. because it gets worse before it gets better. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Very sad for Coach Ryan, but that's life, man. You know, you move on, respect. You know, you keep it respectful. You keep it cute. Big J TV, like, comment, sub. Check out these videos at the end. I'm out.